Hello and welcome to another episode of SEC Class. I'm your host, Justin Johnson. Lord, it's hot out there today, boys, and I'll tell you what, just like it was a hot week of SEC games, things that went the way that we thought it would, things that didn't go the way we thought it would, and things were like, what happened? Let's go ahead and jump in to another crazy week. All right, the first game I know I tuned in for because I just wanted to check it out and see how it went. Arkansas versus Memphis. Yes. Hey, Arkansas, you had it. What happened? You took your foot off the throttle? I have no idea. But you end up losing 32-31 to Memphis. You should have ran away with that game. That game should have been over. But anyway, you let them come back and have the biggest comeback of the year already. So, yeah. What are we doing with Sam Pittman? I bet you his butt is on fire right now, because seat might be getting a little warm for you there, Sam. Not too great. I thought Arkansas was about to pull this out, and then watch Memphis claw their way back into a win. So, hey, Arkansas lost that one. That was bad, terrible. Didn't like to see it. I mean, and Taylor Green didn't have the day that he. And, didn't look terrific. I mean, he didn't look awful, but anyway, we'll have to get back into that. Anyway, Tennessee versus UAB. Yeah, Tennessee beats them 56-24. Knox goes in there and puts a whooping on UAB. Tennessee wins that one. Trying to bounce back after that Georgia loss. Think they're still one of the toughest teams in the SEC. They are. Joey Aguilar looks good. This team still looks really good. I like the players. Josh Heupel is making this team look better and better every year. I really like this. I'm really interested in where they're going to be ranked. I hope they. And I know a lot of people said, well, just a loss doesn't mean you rank up. But no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Let me go ahead and clarify this for y'all. That's not my point. My point is going toe-to-toe with Georgia and almost beating them. Well, almost don't count. Oh, I know that. Okay? I know almost don't count. But why is Georgia sitting at number 5 right now and Tennessee pushing them to the brink and they're so low? It's not about Georgia. Take that out of your mind. I know it's going to hurt your little feelings for you Georgia fans to quit thinking about it for just one little bitty second. It's going to hurt you. But just think for a second. Georgia fans jumping in there. It's not about you. Not everything's about you, okay? We know. All right, calm down. It's about Tennessee. Why is Tennessee so low? They played Georgia very well. I think they're higher than a lot of other teams. Why is Alabama higher than Tennessee? Why are a lot of these teams higher than Tennessee? That's the point. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, tired of hearing that mess. Y'all come on there. Well, they lost. A loss doesn't mean they go up. No. Okay. Hey, y'all still want? Hey, well, what about Notre Dame? Why Notre Dame got two losses still sitting there at 24? I mean, or is it 25? I can't remember. Who cares? It's Notre Dame. Jesus, I'm getting mad over here. Anyway, all right, Tulane and Ole Miss. Ole Miss, you took care of business. You beat Tulane 45-10. Look good. Congratulations. We got to see up against another good opponent. We'll see next week. I will talk about who you're going to play here in a little bit. Good beat down for them, Ole Miss. All right, cool. So 4-0. The game that I tuned into a lot of these games, but the game that I really was focused in on was Auburn against Oklahoma. This was the big one, and Oklahoma pulled it out, 24-17. I think if Auburn don't shoot themselves in the foot with all these penalties, I think Auburn wins this game. I'm going to be honest with you. The offense for Auburn looked a little better than the offense of Oklahoma, and Jackson Arnold, he didn't look. I mean, they looked like they were on par. I didn't see where John Mateer was that much better. Didn't look that much better than Jackson. And the deep throws and everything else. Cam Coleman was definitely the star of this game and both these defenses. Lord of mercy, this was a defensive battle. Oklahoma's defense at the end just was able to be a little bit stronger and win and pull it out and end up sacking Jackson Arnold in the end zone. But I will tell you this, Jackson Arnold got sacked 10 times, and that's terrible. We can't be having that. Offense, you need to fire. Auburn, you need to fire everybody on that daggum line. Now, don't get me wrong. Jackson Arnold is holding it a little too long, too. He is holding it a little long. I will give him that. So, he was holding it long. Jackson Arnold should have made his decision a little bit quicker. Offensive line should have held a little bit longer, and they shouldn't have had so many penalties. The officials in this game sucked. Completely sucked. This is the worst officials I've seen all year. And I'm not just saying, don't say, oh, he's trying to cover up for Auburn. No, both sides. Both sides was terrible. Them zebras out there were asleep. I'll tell you that for sure. That was bad. I'm going to tell you that. All right. And I lost my bet, but nobody really put in for anything. So, okay, I did have a guy I know that put in for something, and I'm going to do that for him. So we'll do that. But other than that, nobody else put in there for anything. So, all right, I'll do another one next week. Y'all need to put down there in the comments. It's going to be the Alabama and Georgia game. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be the Alabama and Georgia game. It's going to be my clash pick. Just letting y'all know. Anyway, we'll move on. Mississippi State getting Northern Illinois. I'm sorry, I can't just speak. Yeah. I mean, people said Northern Illinois was going to come in here and trip Mississippi State up. Don't look like that. 38-10, won pretty convincingly. Mississippi State still like them. Still think they're a really good team. Like them. Good. Went down there, put a beat down Northern Illinois. Congratulations. Next. It's another game I tuned into. Missouri and South Carolina. Well, this was a closer game than I thought it was going to be, but the outcome was still the same of who I thought was going to win, and that was Missouri. Missouri beat South Carolina 29-20. Good job for Missouri. Bo Parbula, Ahmad Hardy. Really like this team. They're a fun team to watch. That's all I got to say. Really enjoyed it. Also, I called this one. Florida got hammered by Miami. All right. What we doing about Billy? Old Billy Napier gonna go on somewhere? Seat's blistering right now. He saved himself last year, but I don't think he might be able to save himself this year. Them already sitting at 1-3. I know Florida fans are not happy at all. So, yeah, like I said it. Miami was going to whoop Florida's butt, and they come in there and whoop Florida's butt. All right, next. You got Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt taking care of business. Who was Georgia State? We don't even know. They got beat 70-21. Vanderbilt beat the mess out of them. Yeah, that was a beat down. Vanderbilt still looking like a good team. Oh, yeah. Diego still backing it up. LSU versus Southeastern Louisiana, 156-10. Yeah, slapped them in the mouth. That was over with. Beat them. Not too much to talk about there. Just an old beat down. Then finally, Texas against Sam Houston. Finally. Texas, it took you somebody that finally you get a convincing win. A good convincing win. And win this game doesn't prove anything. I still think you're not. Still got you pretty low. Texas, you got a lot you got to work on. I don't give you any credit. Sorry, I don't give you any credit for winning that game at all. You got to play somebody more convincing, way more convincing, and beat them for me to even get back on the Texas train. But right now, I don't like it at all. But that's all the games that happened this week. I mean, next week we got another slate of games that's going to come in, and it's going to be crazy. I'm telling y'all. I looked at it, and I was like, good Lord have mercy. All right, let's go ahead. I'm not doing my predictions now. I'm just going to give you the games that are going to be going on. You got Notre Dame and Arkansas. Oh, yeah. Arkansas, might be in trouble. Vanderbilt versus Utah State. Yeah, Vanderbilt, you're going to win that one. LSU versus Ole Miss. It's a game you're going to want to tune into. That's going to be a good game. You got Auburn and Texas A&M. Well, Marcel Reed against Jackson Arnold. I think that's going to be another good one you're going to want to tune into. We're going to really see how good Texas A&M is. All right. Tennessee versus Mississippi State. Wow. What a game. Another knock them out of the park with this one, boys. Tell you what. Then you got Missouri versus UMass. Yeah, you're going to win that one. That's going to be a beatdown. UMass is 0-3. Going to be a beatdown. Alabama versus Georgia. That's going to be my clash pick. It's going to be the game everybody's going to be watching, because everybody's going to be watching that game to see Alabama lose. That's it. That's all it'll be. And Kentucky and South Carolina. That's going to be a good game. But I still got South Carolina probably going. I think South Carolina going to win that one. Kentucky, I still got you as the worst team in the SEC. Don't think any more of you. But that's all I got for today. There's a lot of good games coming on next week, so you're going to want to watch those. I'm going to give my predictions next week for that. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the views. Thank you for everything. Appreciate you guys. And thank you for listening to another episode of SEC Clash. And I hope to see you guys on the next one.